What's going on, guys? It's your boy Joey672 coming to you guys a video right now. So I want to go over Ian Rapoport and what he said about how this trade for Jordan Howard went down. So take a look at this.
Basically had been replaced in Chicago. Remember, they picked up Mike Davis, really nice contract, another young kind of ascending player in free agency. That was a big pickup for them, and obviously they have Tariq Cohen, who's going to play a substantial role in their offense. Those basically are their top two running backs. And you look at roster construction, rarely do you see number 3 running backs who don't really play special teams making high salaries. And the other part of it is he was the starter, was probably not going to be the starter this year. That's a pretty disgruntled person a lot of times to be on your roster. If they used to get playing time, now is no longer getting playing time. So pretty clear that the Bears were going to move on from him. Everybody knew it. They shopped him for a while. They shopped him to different teams. This was the best offer the Bears could get. So basically they get a 6th-rounder next year that could turn into a 5th-rounder based on performance. So that's the Bears side of it. For the Eagles side of it, they weren't able to get a running back, weren't able to get Tevin Coleman. The price was too high in free agency. So they settle on Jordan Howard, and assuming he makes the team, he fits into their roster, a nice piece, and I wouldn't rule them. They also could draft a running back as well to kind of add to their group in this room.
So I had to record that because I couldn't find it on YouTube at all. So I had to do that. Number one, let's get this straight. You're not talking about Jordan Howard at 30 years old. You're talking about Jordan Howard at 24 years old. If you're trading Jordan Howard, if you're trading a running back at an old age, you're giving up like a 6th-round pick, or it could happen a 5th-round pick. But for Ian Rapoport to even say that this was the best offer that the Bears received, the best offer they received was a 6th-round conditional that could turn to a 5th. I think the Bears had in mind that they just wanted to get rid of Howard. That's number one. Number two, they pretty much thought, hey, Jordan Howard's going to play a lot for the Eagles this year, so we know we're going to get a 5th. They know they're going to get a 5th. Because for a conditional, when you get a conditional pick, that player has to play a certain amount of snaps throughout the year for that pick to change into an earlier pick. So they'll most likely get a 5th-round pick next year from the Philadelphia Eagles. Tevin Coleman, that I kind of wanted because I didn't think this Jordan Howard trade was going to be realistic, because I thought we would be giving up a lot, but apparently not. Out of the price range for the Eagles for Tevin Coleman, $5 million a year for 2 years, $10 million. The Eagles could have afforded Tevin Coleman. Let's not, okay? They had the cap space to go get Tevin Coleman, okay? They couldn't. There was no way they were getting Bell, which I already knew they weren't going to do that. I just wanted to see where the hell he was going to go. And then to say, I think the Eagles had a plan and they didn't want to spend a lot. And they thought that, I don't know how long this trade has been in the works. We still don't know how long this trade's been in the works. Apparently, Howard Roseman was at the Sixers Brooklyn Nets game, and he was making, apparently, when this trade went down. I don't know. Could have happened. I have no idea. But there was a plan in motion, and they probably thought they could get Jordan Howard at this point. And you're only paying Jordan Howard a base salary of $2 million on his last year of his contract, which he could be a rental. And you know what? To what Jordan Howard's doing right now, and the change that's going to be made for him coming to Philadelphia, he's going to love this offense. I was really surprised at this report, because even earlier about when the Jordan Howard rumors were coming and there was multiple teams offering mid-round picks, which that was true, I was like, all right, the Bears are probably just going to hold off until they get a good offer. And the Eagles pulled it off. Howie Roseman pulled it off and got it done. But I guess they didn't want to pay Tevin Coleman $5 million a year. I guess that was way too much in a rotation. I guess they thought they could save more money. The news yesterday, apparently Jay Ajayi put on his Instagram a peace sign. Him in an Eagles jersey, and pretty much on his knee. It was a back photo, and he had a peace sign saying that, I guess maybe he's not going to sign with the Eagles. I don't see Jay Ajayi coming back. They could bring him back. They could they could make it Jordan Howard, Jay Ajayi, Corey Clement, Wendell Smallwood, Josh Adams probably on the bubble. That's probably where I see most of this going. But I'll see what happens. But what Ian Rapoport said that was really important is that the Eagles are not going to be done with the running back position. The Eagles are looking into the draft to draft a damn running back. There is insightful source info that the Eagles will draft a running back. And I think it's still going to happen. Okay, whether it's the first round, maybe not the first round as much. Maybe they're going to see who goes down to the second. And we all know these mock drafts and everything else that comes out for this is total bogus. Okay? These mock drafts are never right. And the draft always changes up dramatically. Every year it happens. I'm never going to believe any draft hype ever again. After 2017, I didn't worry about it. I really didn't. So that's really it. So I just want to go over kind of what was going on when Ian Rapoport was talking about how this trade went down, and Eagles are not done at the running back position. They need to go get a speed receiver in this draft. They have to get somebody with the quicks. That's what they got to do. And that's what I think they're going to do. So you go get a D tackle, you go get a speed running back, and you got to go draft a damn linebacker, and get a guard in here and get at least another safety. I don't even know at this point. They could draft another corner as well. But that's really it. That's all I really want to go. Kind of just want to talk to you guys about. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think, and how this all planned out. But I just want to let you guys know what's going on. And that's really it. So I'll see you guys later. Shakes going up. Files fly.